Hi Daniel, how are you?
Very good.
Daniel was my patient maybe 1 year ago, and we like to hear from him about a small review of your spine problem and DISCOGEL solution.
Okay. Last year before I came, I started having problems with my back. So I had an MRI done maybe November, December of last year. I knew I had a problem because maybe 5 years ago I had a surgery on my lower back. So I had a micro discectomy where they cut that portion that went up against the nerve. Yes. Where I was feeling all that pressure down my leg. So I had that done. It worked pretty good, but then last year I started having problems again. I tried to do anything and I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't walk. So I had a MRI done.
Your life is really changed.
Oh, I couldn't do anything. Couldn't walk. Everything hurt. I was in pain. Starting to get depressed. So last year I came down and I didn't bring my disc. I came down and met Dr. Romo, Dr. Porto, and explained to me the procedure that could be done. And so we sent for my MRI and had it overnighted from UPS so that you could see my disc on my MRIs. And when you saw them, you knew right away what was the problem. And I remember the month I was here before we got the disc, a couple weeks, I couldn't walk because we like to walk when we come to Puerto Vallarta. It's very important. We feel good, and I walk a little bit and it hurt so bad. Muscle spasms all down my leg and my back. Had to take taxis. The buses weren't too good because it was too much. So after you explained to me, I remember we did the ozone treatment, and you told me right up front, I remember you said, oh, the ozone's going to make it better, but little by little, but it's not the ultimate answer. You're going to need the ozone, DISCOGEL. So after maybe 5 weeks of ozone, 3 times a week, I started feeling really good. I could walk, no more pain. But then I remembered you said we have to do the DISCOGEL. So after 5 weeks, we got the DISCOGEL injection. And I remember laying for a whole day. Couldn't move. I ate in bed, everything. And then I started, because I remember I called you and I said, I still feel a little bit of pain. And you told me, because I had a previous surgery, you think it's going to maybe take me a little longer.
Yes.
So I remember going home and I still had that pain for a little while. I remember calling you from Pittsburgh and I says, I still have that pain. And you told me what to do. Just take it easy. Treat it like a surgery. And I remember you said, give it some more time. And I remember probably 6, 7 weeks, I started feeling a little bit better, and all summer, excellent year. After, I had no more pain. Once in a while, if I did a little bit too much, I could tell a little twinge, you know, where I knew it was telling me I should slow down a little bit. But other than that, a good year, no more pain from my back, and it worked out perfect.
Yes, you know, maybe in your case, specific for your surgery before, the treatment is not the usual treatment. In your case, take a little more longer. But after your experience, do you like to recommend with another patient?
Definitely. Before anybody does a surgery, we've met many people through my wife's business, and they told us about their back pain and neck pain, and I always recommend, before you do a surgery, to make sure you talk to Dr. Romo or Dr. Porto, call them, at least call them and find out before surgery, because it took me longer. I remember you telling me if I wouldn't have had a previous surgery, I would have got better faster. Yes. So I recommend, we've been passing out cards all through Pittsburgh, and so I highly recommend.
Appreciated that. Thank you.